Father God, as I kneel before you today. Oh, Jah, oh, Jah, this is my prayer to my Father up above. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To my Father up above. Good evening, good morning. Forgive me today. Wherever you are around the world, good afternoon, good night, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a prayer to my Father up above. This is Marie's Message 411 TV. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have mercy upon me, oh child. Restore to me the joy of your salvation. Create in me a clean heart, oh Jah. For you are my rock and my fortress. Let me never be put to shame, oh Jah. You are my help and my deliverer, my deliverer. Deliver me in your righteousness. Let your kindness and truth preserve me, oh child. Set me free, set me free. This is a prayer to my Father up above. This is my prayer to my Father up above. Forgive me today. Forgive me, I pray. Forgive me today, my Father up above. This is a prayer to my Father up above. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Marie's Message 411 TV. And I just wanted to come on and discuss something that's been on my mind for a while now. It's all about changing from one level of your life to another. When you raise your vibration, you sometimes have to change your social circle. And that's what I'm going through right now. Like, I'm going through a transition where I'm outgrowing my social group, the friends that I socialize with. And my dilemma is, how do I tell my social family, my social group, that I am transitioning to a different level and I no longer have a desire to socialize with them? How do you leave your friends behind because you are moving into another phase of your life without hurting their feelings or making them feel like they're less than, or making them feel like you think you're better than them? Because when you start to grow emotionally, mentally, when you become wiser, when you become more knowledgeable, it's like you enter into a different phase of life. Your vibration level elevates. Your spiritual life becomes better. You become more aware. You become more self-aware. You gain more knowledge of self. You start to give yourself more self-love. You start to embrace and appreciate your individuality. And if your friends or your social group that you normally socialize with are still on the same energy level or vibrational level that you are elevating from, then it's hard to continue associating. And so I'm going through that phase at this time in my life where certain things I used to do with my group of friends or social group no longer interest me. And I don't know how to tell my friends that certain things that I used to enjoy with them, I no longer enjoy. I don't smoke anymore. I hardly drink, like I only drink socially every now and then. There's a lot of things that I used to do that I don't do anymore. And I find that my social group starting to notice a difference in me, that I don't socialize with them as much anymore. I don't come around as much anymore. I don't engage with them. I'm not as outgoing and participate in the things that I used to participate in with them. It's like I have different interests now. I still go out and do things, but I find that I do things alone that I enjoy, and it's not on their level. The things that I enjoy now are not the things that they enjoy. I enjoy going to the museum. I enjoy going to the aquarium. I enjoy going to the beach or going out to sea for paddleboarding and kayaking and enjoying nature. I enjoy reading books. I enjoy motivational speaking. So my interests are becoming different from what my social group is used to doing. I don't enjoy the clubbing anymore like I used to. I don't smoke anymore, so therefore most of my social group, they're smokers. They're drinkers. They like to party. And I'm moving away from that. And it's not something that I planned on doing. It's just that I started elevating to a more mature, higher level of knowledge and wisdom and understanding. And the more I learn, the more I find peace and happiness and solitude in being alone and doing things alone. And they notice a change. My friends notice a change, and they try to, in Jamaican culture, they say try to draw me out. They try to get me to come out and socialize. And so I still try to go, and I still try to enjoy myself. But when I'm there at the party with everyone else, I feel like a sore thumb. I feel uncomfortable and bored, and like would rather be at home, watching a motivational show, or crocheting my blanket, or reading a book. It's like the things I used to do with those friends, I don't find interest in anymore. And I don't know how to tell them that I'm on a different level and my life is moving in a different direction. You see, all of us have our own journey, our own journey that we're traveling on. And all of us elevate and grow at a different level. And I don't feel it's fair to stay stuck with a group of friends and be in a social group if you have outgrown that group, if you have outgrown the things that you and that group do. If you don't do the same things anymore and live the same lifestyle, then I don't see the point in being around them or socializing with them. But then you seem to become antisocial. Some people will label you like something is wrong with you, or you think you're better than, or we're not good enough for you anymore type of attitude. Instead of understanding that there are times when people outgrow each other. It's time to let that person go. If you see that they are moving towards a higher level of elevation or vibrational level, and they're not interested in doing the same things that we all did as a group, just allow that person to go. Allow that person to grow. Understand that that person still have love for you, but that person have to move on with their journey and with their life, because it's taking them in a whole different direction than what your life is taking you. And that's selfish to want to hold someone back because they no longer want to be a part of your social group. But you see, I'm one of the people in the social group that's like the, how can I put it? The life of the party. I'm the excited one. The one that loves to dance and sing and be the life of the party and entertain everyone. So now that I'm not entertaining everyone anymore, and I'm not the life of the party anymore, and I just come and sit and observe and watch from afar, my friends or social group assume that something is wrong with me, when there's nothing wrong at all. The only thing that's wrong is that it's not necessarily wrong, but it's that I only came to satisfy my support to you all, but in actuality, I would rather be at home reading a book, because this type of socializing is not entertaining to me anymore. I don't find any pleasure in it anymore. It is not edifying to me. I'm not learning anything from it. I have outgrown that part of my life. And I'm getting older. So the older I get, the more mature I get. And some people in my social group are younger than I am. I'm like the older one to a lot of the people in my social group. And I'm not saying that I'm doing all of this to set an example because I'm the older one. It's just that I'm maturing into a more elegant woman. I'm maturing into a more mature woman. And in order to become an elegant, mature lady, queen, conscious queen, there's certain things that conscious queens don't participate in anymore. There's certain things that conscious queens and elegant ladies do not entertain anymore. There's certain things that conscious queens don't have the desire for anymore. I think there's a saying that says, show me your friends, and that will show me who you really are. So like your friends and your social group is like an example of who you really are. And I must say, I'm outgrowing certain people. I love them. I still have love for them. But I can't socialize with them anymore because we're not on the same level. And I'm not asking anyone to become like me or to follow my path, because this is my journey and they have their journey. But I have outgrown certain people, and I don't even know how to let them know in a loving way that I have outgrown them and don't have a desire to socialize with them anymore. So I'm doing this video because I know that there's other women and men out here that are going through the same thing, where they're transitioning from one level of their lives to another, and it's as if their social group or their friends are trying to pull them back in. They're trying to find ways to draw you back in, because you are their entertainment. You are the life of the party. Instead of understanding that and seeing that, you are growing and going in another direction, and it is okay for you to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. But that social group tend to try to make you feel guilty. For your growth. They try to make you feel guilty for your spiritual growth, for your mental growth, for your emotional growth. they try to make you feel guilty because they are not at that level or have no desire to grow. But they want to hold you back. And then you get into a stage where even the men in your life, as a single woman, there are men in my life who are attracted to me in the circle of social friends. And when they realize that I have set boundaries and decided that certain things that I used to do with them, the flirting, the casual sex, if I can say that, I no longer do any of that. I don't do the smoking and all of that anymore. All of a sudden, my phone don't ring anymore. People aren't calling and checking up on me anymore. So that lets me know, oh, you were only being social and friendly with me because you thought that you were going to have a chance to be sexual with me. And that's the only reason why you were keeping friends with me. So I'm going through a transition and I'm seeing all different types of things happening where my phone is not ringing anymore, which I'm okay with it because that shows me the true colors of what the person's true intentions was towards me. So if you don't call me anymore or check for me anymore, I consider it rejection is protection. And I'm good with that. Because I have set boundaries that I never used to set. I used to relax my boundaries. As a conscious queen, I'm setting boundaries and I'm standing on my boundaries. And it's as if I end up standing alone. All of the people that I thought were friends and was a part of my social group are no longer seeking me out or calling me or checking on me. And the ones that do call are wondering, well, where have you been, Marie? We haven't seen you in a while. What happened to you? Nothing happened to me. Nothing bad happened to me. I'm growing. I'm maturing. I'm becoming a better person. I'm embracing my individuality. I'm enjoying my peace and my happiness. I'm content. I'm working on my spiritual growth. That's what happened to me. My struggle is, how do I let these people know that I no longer want to associate with them because we really don't have anything in common anymore? If they are not rising to the level where I am now, we don't have anything in common anymore. I have outgrown them. And some of them don't seem to understand what I'm trying to let them know, that I'm going through a transition in my life and I have outgrown them. I'm getting to a point where I'm feeling like I'm going to have to unfriend certain people on my social media, because even when you look at a person's social media and what they post, if you look at their posts and their content, that alone can pretty much give you an idea of what type of person that person is. What they post, the content that they post, the language, the cursing, the messiness. There's certain things that I just don't tolerate anymore. I don't have any energy for it anymore. I can't tell people what to post on their page. I can't dictate to people how they should live their lives. But it's getting to a point where these people are on my timeline. And they were a part of my social group. And I'm even having to make a decision to even unfriend them, because I have no interest in what they post. I have no interest in seeing what they're posting or watching any of their videos, because it has no interest. I have no interest in it. And if it has a lot of violence or cursing or sexual activity or sexual words, I'm really turned off. And I love my sisters. Yes, I do. I love my queen sisters, but some of the things that they post on social media is not what I want to see. It's not what I want to hear. It doesn't represent who I am. It's like I have to find a new social group that's on my level. A queen conscious, elegant woman social group. I'm not the clubbing girl anymore. The party girl, smoking and drinking. That was my past. I've outgrown all of that. I don't have any desire for that anymore. I don't have desire for low vibrational men who, I call them grown boys, who only want one night stands with you and have no respect for a lady, for a woman. They're not looking for a relationship. They're looking for one night stands. I don't want to be a part of that group anymore. I've outgrown all of that. I'm not here to say I'm better than anybody, because I'm not. I still love them, but I don't want to be a part of that anymore. And as long as they are still a part of that, we cannot no longer socialize and be friends with each other. How do you tell people this? How do you tell your friends this? How do you tell your social group this? That you have outgrown them? That you don't have the same interests that they have? And it has nothing to do with them. It's you and your growth and your journey. I love my sisters, but some of them I'm going to have to unfollow them on social media. Because when you look at my timeline represent what I post on my social media platforms. I am on Facebook, I am on TikTok, I am on Instagram, and I have a YouTube channel. This is Marie's Message 411 TV. I have a YouTube channel called Marie's Message 411 TV. I'm also on Facebook as Anne Marie Vernon. I'm on Instagram as Jata Marie 6. I am on TikTok as Jata Marie. I am a singer, songwriter, performer. I am 51 years old. There's certain things that I have outgrown. On my Facebook page, I have over 1,600 people following me on my Facebook page. And I have to set an example as a conscious queen, as a elegant woman. I cannot carry myself and post certain things and have certain things on my timeline, because I have a reputation that I have built up. And I cannot allow any content to just come down my social media timeline. So if I don't associate with you in person, then I don't want to associate with you on social media, because we don't have anything in common anymore. There's no other way for me to say it. I just have to come out and say it. Now, to all of my viewers, all of my subscribers, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for your support. Please click like, share, subscribe. Go to my YouTube channel, Marie's Message 411 TV. Click the notification bell so you can keep updated on what is going on Marie's Message 411 TV. Wherever you are around the world, good morning, good evening, grand rising, good night. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you. I'm doing this video because it has been on my mind lately about how to explain to my social group that I have outgrown them, that I no longer want to be a part of that social group anymore. What we do as a group no longer interests me. I have elevated to a higher level, a higher vibrational level of knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I am maturing in my spiritual life. How do you tell your circle of friends that you are maturing in your spiritual life and you are elevating and you have outgrown them? Please leave comments. When you see this video, please leave your comments and give your advice. If you'd like to share your story and you want me to share it with my audience, you can send your story to annemarie.vernon@yahoo.com. That is my email. You can email me a short story if you would like for me to share it. When you watch this video, share if you've had a similar experience or you're going through this same transition and how you dealt with it. How did you tell your friends that you no longer wanted to associate with them because you have your vibrational level has changed, your interests have changed, you no longer have the desire to go to the places that they go to. You don't smoke anymore, you don't drink anymore, you don't party anymore. You desire a different social type of life. How do you tell your friends that you're going through this transition when they are calling you and trying to draw you out to get you to come and participate in the things that they're used to you and them doing together? Because they notice a change. That's my dilemma right now. My friends notice a change in me. And they try to get me to come and participate in certain things. But I just don't have the desire to go, to be a part of that anymore. And if I do bring myself to go, I am very bored and uninterested, and I don't really participate in what is going on. I would rather be at home. I would rather be at the gym. I would rather be in nature. And so I find myself alone. I don't have any friends anymore. So it's like I'm in transition. What do I do now? Because not that I'm lonely. I enjoy being by myself. But when it's time for me to be social again, I need to build a new social group of friends that are more on my level, on the level where I am, or on a higher level, that women that I can look up to or aspire to be more like. I haven't gotten to that stage yet. I'm like in between. I'm in the transition phase where I'm getting rid of the old and I'm trying to, build myself, and eventually I guess I will end up meeting women that are on my level or on a higher level than where I am, that can teach me things and that can motivate me and encourage me. I need a new group of friends. I need a new social life. Transition from the old social life to a new social life. Maybe I need to start visiting other places where women of a higher caliber are located, so that I can build a new group of friends. Leave your comments. Let me know if you're going through this or if you've ever experienced this. Ladies, let me know. Send me a note. Send me an email. Annemarie.vernon@yahoo.com. Send me an email. Tell me about your story. How did you tell your friends? What was the outcome? What was the end result? How did they react when you, or how did they respond when you let them know that you're no longer interested in hanging out with them or being a part of their group? I would like to know, because that's the phase I'm going through right now. So I just wanted to share that. And as I always say, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and until next time, this is Marie's Message 411 TV, and I'm gonna say bye-bye.